8 to 10 reps. My form will dictate the weight. So I just go up, and where I feel that 8 is gonna get heavy, without I'm losing my form, that's where I stop. But I noticed that as soon as I started to fool around with my form, I never got any arm development at all. Stretch under load. Stretch under load. That helps a lot. It means that when you're on a negative phase of the movement, keep it stretched and they are loaded with weight, because it prevents me from cheating. They're super strict, makes those biceps burn and connect, and that for me means growth. Don't rush the reps. So always strive to go heavy, but under control. Full contraction, full stretch. Pre-workout. Så mer bara titta, inte röra. Modern style. Exercise 1, hammer curls. I really like to add this on my arm routine to build thickness, since it stimulates the brachialis muscle. I see a lot of people doing this exercise with really bad form, because you're pretty strong in that curl, and you use a lot of momentum and pendle movement in your shoulder joint. I like to lock my arms in and really squeeze my biceps and contract the brachialis. I do 2-3 warm-up sets, then I go up to working sets, 2-3 working sets, 8 to 10 reps. All right. All right, I'm doing in my last set, my heaviest set, so we're going up to 50, doing as much reps as possible. Then we're going down to 40, as many reps as possible, and then we're going down to 25. All right, wait.
Okay. It might be these two.
All right, fuck. Yeah. Let's just go.
Are you doing? Oh, okay. Like same thing? Okay. Okay. I'll probably stick with
Woo-ha! All right. Second exercise, push downs, basic. Something to think about is that a lot of people tend to lean over, and you kind of steal some of the weight. And also when you're tired, you tend to rotate your shoulders internally when you do push downs. So always try to keep your scapula back, keep your back straight, and just work the triceps. Of course, you will get tired and, you know, a little bit coming from, but try to keep everything backwards and just work those triceps. That will be the most effective way to put the load on your triceps. I like to do these ones pretty heavy, 8 to 10 reps. Full stretch, full contraction, and also if you notice when I'm doing this, I try to push down and a little bit out. Yeah. exercise 3, lying cable curls. As I mentioned, I really like to train my arms strict, both with free weights and cables and machines. What I like to do is to do curls with cables because of the movement is more consistent, and I like to do them lying from time to time because it prevents me from cheating. The super strict makes those biceps burn and connect, and that for me means growth. So just one quick warm-up and then we go into the working sets. All right, let's go. Alright guys, exercise 4, skull crushers, really meat and potatoes for your triceps. This is a heavy movement for me, but don't rush the reps. So always strive to go heavy, but under control. Full contraction, full stretch. And here I will demonstrate stretch under load. So which means in the extended, when your triceps are extended, just hold it for a sec, let the tricep be stretched, then explode and contract, and keep the contraction. And don't rush the reps, as I said. Do them really great, utilize every reps. From there, try to progress with the load. Alright? So, we are aiming to do 8 to 10 reps, and when 8 to 10 reps on a certain weight gets too easy, add a few pounds and work yourself up. Let's go. Alright guys, exercise 5, biceps, Bicep Curls. We're gonna do these ones in machine. If you don't have the machine at your gym, you do it at the traditional Bicep Curls. And if you still want to do them, kind of a machine, you can take your Bicep Curls bench to a cable curl, and you can like kind of replicate a machine to get the same feeling. So we're gonna do 2 sets. I'm getting pretty exhausted now. First set directly gonna be the work set, then we will reduce the weight, set number 2, and crank out a couple of more reps. Let's go. The more I try to kind of work the muscle or activate the muscle for its purpose of the, you know, the way it should move, I connect better. I also see better kind of growth. That's at least how it works for me, especially with muscles that I have struggled to grow. So I need to be much more cautious with my biceps rather than my triceps. I could be more kind of crazy with my triceps because I kind of have more genetics for them compared to my biceps. So for biceps, I really need to be strict, connect, contract, extend, contract, and be really, really mindful. But with my triceps, even though I am strict, I could be more, you know, go crazy with them, with the weights and form. So a couple of muscles like chest, biceps, calves and hamstrings I really need to be strict with to be able to stimulate them. That's you know, you need to figure out how your body works. Actually don't know what this exercise is called, but it's some kind of cross-body extensions. You can do them standing. I saw this version done by Hunter Labrada. I thought it looked interesting. I tried it. It really felt good. So you extend the triceps in a different way than normal. I said you can do them standing in a cable cross if you don't have this machine. But I kind of feel it hits the lateral head a little bit more compared to the standing ones, which I feel it hits more of the longer head of triceps. I don't know if that's like psychological or physiological, doesn't matter. How it feels matters the most. So 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, then we will wrap this arm session up. Let's go. Arm session at destination. Just want to say thanks to Gasp and Better Bodies and the crew at destination to give me this opportunity to be here. I'm feeling blessed and really fortunate. So this was a typical arm day for me. 3 exercises biceps, 2 exercises triceps. I don't do more volume than this. I almost do less volume than this. I hope you guys appreciate the tips and give it a try. And make sure to find exercises and way to perform them that suits you and your body. There's no one way to the end goal. Keep cranking, keep pushing it hard. Over and out. Thanks.